Hi, welcome to Zoom Tips for Better Virtual Teaching. I'm Luann Fos, and I'm going to share with you a few tips that I have found to be helpful to instructors in their virtual teaching. So stay tuned. So you've decided you want to keep track of attendance for your Zoom meetings. You'll want to do this at the calpoly.zoom website instead of through the Zoom app that you have. So open a browser and go to calpoly.zoom.us and you'll end up at this page. Click on the sign in button down here. It will ask you for your portal username and password, and then click on login. Now you're about to set up a meeting in Zoom in the normal way. You go over to the right and click schedule a meeting. And then we're going to name this meeting. I'm going to call it Music 480. And when will it start? And I'm going to pick 3 p.m. And it's going to last for an hour and 30 minutes. This is going to be a Tuesday-Thursday class. And I'm going to pick a recurring meeting. And it's going to recur weekly. And I'm going to pick the days of Tuesday and Thursday. And the end date of all these classes will be 11/29/2020. Or you could pick on the calendar another date, or you can pick by occurrences. Here's the main point. When you're setting up a meeting and you want attendance, you have to go here to registration and select required. And then you will want to select the second choice. Attendees need to register for each occurrence to attend. Then you go ahead and set up the meeting how you normally would if you want a waiting room, a passcode, all of this. I'm going to pick allow participants to join anytime. I'm going to mute participants upon entry. And I'm going to pick require authentication to join and pick Cal Poly only. This helps prevent Zoom bombings. Choose the rest of the items as you want and click save. You can put it in your calendar if you wish. But this is the main point. This is the registration link. And you notice it's a lot longer than the typical meeting link. It has some extra special coding in it. So you want to right click on it and pick copy link and give that to your students in Canvas or however you like to let them know about your class meetings. Or you can pick copy invitation and copy this data here. You can see it still has that very long registration link. Whichever you wish. And we're pretty much set up until we start this meeting at the time that it's supposed to start. Okay, now you've determined that you want to see your reports about attendance. So you come back into calpoly.zoom.us and you click on Reports. Under Usage Reports, you'll want to select the one that says Meeting, where it says View Registration Reports and Pull Reports for Meetings. Click on that. You'll see two choices of report type, either a registration report or a pull report. You'll want registration report. Then you're going to select a time range to look at these reports. So just for the sake of showing you several different options here, I'm going to pick from 10:01 to 10:19 and hit search. Okay, so here I can see the registration reports now that I hit search from 10:01 to 10:20. And here is that Music 480 class. I'm just going to go over here and click on Generate. This will generate the actual Excel spreadsheet with the list of the registrants. Now when students register, they have to put their first and last name down for you. And so I'm going to pick Approve Registrants and click Continue. And then it will go into the report queue here. This shows me all the possible reports, and I can click to download the registration report. In Safari, it goes up here, and I can double click this and open. It's an Excel file. So here's one I did previously. So I'm going to pull this over so you can see all the data there. So first name, last name, email, registration time, approval, and status. So you can see got all these people here, what time they actually came in, 12:09, 12:05, etc., into that particular meeting. And approved just means they were granted access because they were supposed to be in there. Unfortunately, at this time, Canvas doesn't just automatically take that information and put it into your gradebook. You'll need to set up a grade column for attendance, and you'll need to use your Excel spreadsheet to enter that data